Jazz does not stop with any given individual. It doesn't stop with Louis, it doesn't stop with Duke, it doesn't stop with Miles, it doesn't stop with Coltrane, it doesn't stop. It continues. But the influence of what is the feeling of jazz always is there. It's what does the musician do in a creative way with that feeling of jazz that creates great music.
The 25th year was about us looking back on all the things that we have done. The 26th season is going to be about inviting all of our friends and the younger musicians and people who have a vision in the music to come in and play with us.
Our season theme this year is All Jazz is Modern. From the very beginning, we talked about that this would be a year to embrace the artists that live among us now and celebrate who they are and what they are. At the same time, celebrating those that came before us and those that wrote music that we will breathe new life into. To kick off our season, the orchestra and Wynton are playing with Ahmad Jamal and arranging his music. Ahmad Jamal's been doing this for 50 years, and yet his music will be completely modern when we hear it in the context of playing with the orchestra and his songs arranged by our musicians. But also, we want to celebrate musicians among us that we're going to collaborate with. One of those groups is called the Social Jazz Ensemble. They're a group of master musicians from Pakistan. Wynton and their leader will get together and come up with music over 3 days of rehearsal that then will debut and perform here in Rose. So we're excited about Bill Frisell curating for the first time. We'll be doing 3 different concerts over the year, highlighting different sides and different facets of American music and the roots of American music. We know who the special guests are, so we're excited about that, but what will actually happen on stage and how they're going to reinterpret the music that inspired each genre remains to be seen. As part of our A-side, B-side series, pianist Vijay Iyer will be bringing his trio, and that same night, pianist-composer Billy Childs will be playing with his quartet and a string quartet. Say Vijay will play at 7 o'clock, and then at 9:30, Billy Childs will play. Then the following night, on Saturday night, Billy Childs will play first, and then the second set will be Vijay Iyer.
We're doing the music of Bessie Smith and
Ma Rainey,
Ethel Waters.
all the way to Fats Waller.
Okay. And we're gonna have a good old time. I can see that right now.
Up in the Allen room.
Yeah.
I've thought a lot about the theme for this, and I've come up with the idea of the presidential suite. And basically the idea is that each movement of the piece is going to be based on a different speech by a political figure. It could be historic, it could be more present day, not necessarily all presidents, but something that's presidential in a sense.
We just treat every performance as an adventure. We have a large repertoire, but we also create things on the spot as well. So.
When I first went to see the new, Jazz at Lincoln Center, and I went in the Allen room, I just couldn't believe it. The view was so beautiful. I love Central Park. I live near Central Park. I go birding in Central Park, and just the thought of, listening to music and seeing that beautiful park behind it, it was just spectacular. So it's kind of a dream come true to play in a space like that at Lincoln Center. I mean, these are all things I never thought I would do.
When the building was being built, I thought, oh, this is so exciting. Now we have kind of a central place where everybody can meet, that's comfortable and classy, and everybody's nice to work with.
You go there, everything is beautiful, everything's perfect, the sound is perfect, everything is exactly the way you would imagine it would be. It's magical working there.
I've been doing jazz concerts for not too long. It's been about 4 years. And so to be able to sing at Jazz at Lincoln Center after such a short while is just amazing and such a wonderful experience and such a great honor for me.
We at Jazz at Lincoln Center feel as an institution that we're all part of the same family. Cécile is just one artist that we really believe in and want to see her grow as an artist and give her as many performing opportunities as possible. And if you look through our seasons over the years, starting say with Wynton, embracing Marcus Roberts, on through Jonathan Batiste, for instance, or Aaron Deal, I mean, the list is long. It's only going to get longer of all the musicians we believe in and want to nurture and support. So that's really a real part of our mission too.
You know, we all learn from the older musicians. What we bring is our life, which is newer because we live in a different times, and of course, art is a reflection of your time, the moment that you live in, and then the older musicians bring their elements to the music, and then the music becomes very rich and very powerful.
The first Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra was members of my septet. We were like 26, 27 years old, with members of Duke Ellington's great band from the 1950s. They were 67, 70, 60, you know, they were much older than us. And we learned a lot from playing with them. And our music is very much about trying to bring everybody together.
We like each other, and that's the key to a good show. You know, music is so much more fun when you love each other and you're having a good time.
It's going to continue to have an influence, and will more and more have an influence on the music, both commercially and artistically. So we have to support it. It's got to continue.